towards bot. Morgana into Braum, especially Kalista Morgana, is actually a very high
Just
pressure.
before we had the extended pause, is there any way you guys would want to look first? Any way you'd want to discuss first?
Well, no,
wait a
level 1
second.
flash! Oh, he has no flash!
With the taunt, he's got no flash. And Splyce come out on top early on.
So I'd like to talk about Kabe getting first blood on Vayne.
Yeah.
When SK need to CC on the other side. We're in these fights. They need to stay safe. Wait a second.
Crouchshot, one more order would have had the concussive blows, but the Ignite comes out and Crouchshot rends down Braum. Flash away from Dreams, flashing by Kobe, one more order. Oh, it's enough. He gets him. Not going to chase him underneath the tower, but ends up being a 1-for-1 trade in the bottom lane.
That's a crazy self-made. Bottom lane, not the same story because it's Xerxes been constantly pathing around there and providing vision, even though there hasn't been a gank. You just saw Crouchshot was forced to reset, to miss a minion wave. They lost a plate down in that bottom lane and he headed towards the bottom side of the map.
Going for the dive.
No scaring there with the Glacial Fissure. Catch out Dreams. Kobe's gone very deep. Self-made there. Lots of damage coming out. There's a hero's entrance as well as Self-made pops. The Void Seeker gets one. Unstoppable onslaught comes out from Whirlid as they jump onto Cersei as well, and that's a second. 2 kills across to SK as they counter the dive.
The tower dive was just
kills.
way too greedy here from Splyce. They knew they had the lead. Bot side, they have all the control words to dominate the vision.
Humanoid caught out, deciding not to use the cleanse, taunted, straight away uses the cleanse, but the Soul Shackle's going to come down as well. He pops the Unleashed Power onto Pyrian, Dreams gets the kill, down towards the bottom side, the Void Rush comes out from Self-Made, double knock-up though, and Kobe can open up with this Vayne. They're going to catch out Dreams, who goes golden, Crown Shot caught in the Cataclysm, running away, Dreams down towards the bottom side, Whirlid coming in, the knockback with the decimating charges on Kobe, Crown Shot will take him, Dreams will die, and still Whirlid holds off on the ultimate. SK come out on top in the fight though.
Ends up being a 2-for-2, but as you rightly said, SK are the ones that come out on top. They're the ones setting up the siege onto this tier 1 and will secure more plates. And honestly, the amount of time that Splyce were able to stall out as Chachi now in danger.
Chased out, he was baiting for a long time there. Just tried to keep fighting against Whirlid, but couldn't do anything.
Ends up just killing himself. He ends up dying isolated once more.
Respecting that when he went for this pointless duel over by the blue buff.
I do think that the cleanse should have just come out immediately from Humanoid. I always get so impressed with what Selfmade is able to do on this Rek'Sai. It feels like that his presence in counter-ganking towards the bot side of the map, the fact that he was able to alleviate a lot of the pressure from Pyrian in the mid lane, and overall his impact.
Rek'Sai should be fine. Now, one of the strengths of Rek'Sai is she actually has some of the highest AD ratios in the game. You're going to get a lot of value.
Judge with the taunt onto Crown Shot, but he cleanses the flashes away. Backline jumped on here by Xerxes, but already forced out. Great taunt by Dreams. Teleport coming in. There's the Glacial Fissure. Whirlid knocked back. He used the Onslaught of Shadows defensively, but here's the hero's entrance. Fate's call comes out. Self-Made on the flank. Has the Infinity Edge. Remember, he could crit someone. Kobe.
He's doing it!
Infinity Edge does all the work. Kobe almost dies.
Ultim, you
there
coward!
we go. He Void Rushes in, but the Stand United is too much. And Kobe gets the kill.
He didn't land a single crit there. He did a lot immediately. He might have actually gotten the kill, but then...
Not Scaring gets caught out. Okay.
So now they're going Baron.
Wait, they're doing Baron while Selfmade is dead.
What is
They're just
this
baiting out the
game?
team.
What is
We're
that?
about to get another one of those.
Self-Made on the Infernal Dragon here. Crown Shot there as well. Splyce maybe looking for the fight because they've split up SK. Whirlid has the flank. There's the Infernal. That's all the buffs going over to SK straight away. Chachi has a few spears in his back. Whirlid caught out with the Scatter of the Weak. Crown Shot's in the pit. Whirlid has the possibility of an Onslaught of Shadows here, but SK just want to disengage. Crown Shot can jump across the wall, remember, with the Pierce if he needs to. Actually, Pierce going to jump in. The face call comes out. SK want the fight. Splyce, the front line is Chachi. Humanoid in from the side. There's the Glacial Prism. Xerxes caught out by Whirlid. It's all on Kobe. Watch the AD carries here. Kobe steps forward into the hero's entrance, knocked up, and look at the damage coming out from SK. That Rune Ants from Crown Shot's doing absolute work. Chachi takes one. We have a little stutter game. As Kobe's still on the front line, he gets one. Can Kobe do it? He's still alive. He gets Self-Made. He gets Pyrian. Somehow Kobe managed to survive and takes down 2, and Pyrian and Whirlid have to run for the wind.
SK get the dragon, but they lose the fight. It is Kabe who stays alive, and now it's Chachi hunting down the horse.
The taunt doesn't quite connect, but look at the healing coming out onto Chachi with that Warmogs. Kobe stayed around, condemns Whirlid back, and pins him in his place. Splyce win the Self-Made here, jumping forward with the flash. Self-Made gets away. No scaring with the Glacial Fissure, though, catches out one Chachi there. Xerxes joining the fight as well as Kobe continues to tumble forward, continues to try and condemn SK to defeat, but can't quite land those final shots.
Kabe saw the Infinity Edge Rex. I was like, I'm just gonna
catch
flash him.
Self-Made. He's not tanky enough. He goes golden, but all he's doing is stopping his death. Splyce Splyce get one. Crown shot knocked in, uses the cleanse, jumps forward as the AD carry is going in. Humanoid, he's somehow he survives, and now Crown shot has to dance backwards. Use that martial cadence, come back away from the fight. SK have Whirlib, no onslaught of shadows yet, but Pyrian has the slows. There's the binding onto Norscaring. Crown shot there. Charge can't quite land the stun, but puts down the Spirit's Refuge. He's going to be alive for the moment as he gets back away from the fight with Gargoyle's Stoneplay. SK looking for the resets here.
Is going to be where they draw the line and try to burst that thing down, because now you look at it and there's so many summoner spells. The flash is missing.
From those spheres, you can continue. Oh, Norscaring had to flash. Chachi caught.
Just turns on this.
But he can't take.
He taunts him up. Knocked back, there's a Void Rush to dodge it out. The Glacial Fish comes out as well, but he's dead. And Hero's Entrance now gets into the backline. Cersei with a great lockup. Onto Pyrian, onto Whirlib. Crown shot though could still do some damage here. The Fate's Call pulls them back. Norscaring very low. You can see Humanoid ticking away on the Tormented Soil. Kami trying to get on towards that front line. Gets the shut down onto Pyrian. Now he's on Crown shot. The Stand United. It's enough. We're going to keep him alive. He gets away from the back of the fight, and Dreams goes down as well. It's a double kill for Kami, and Splyce come out on top.
Splyce absolutely dumpster that team fight. Now they're looking for more. Kabe on the prowl. What a play from him. They single out Selfmade at the start, and from there it's easy, and it doesn't matter if SK have triple Infernal, double Mountain, it's still Splyce to get the Baron.
And this time we saw how squishy Selfmade was and how quickly he died. He took a tunnel into the enemy jungle, and he just walked straight into Vizicachi. The Black Shield wasn't in range for Whirlib to really approach the wave and come out on top.
Yeah, the Baron buff is the ultimate equalizer when it comes to 1v1 matchups inside. Oh,
Crown shot straight into the GA. The Unleashed Power is just too much damage. Dreams forced away as well. Pyrian opened up on by Kabe here. Dreams gets the Justice Punch in Selfmade just way too late before he even joins the party. Will pop the Void Rush, but shut down onto Crown Shot, shut down onto Dreams. SK's hopes in this game are being shut down by Splyce.
It is just Pyrian and Whirlib left to defend. Now most of Splyce are relatively low at the moment, so I don't know if they can look for the end, but they surely look for the inhibitor. Chachi just went back to base and he has the TP to regroup.
He's going to use it. Whirlib and Pyrian are the last line defense. You just said it, Ender, but Splyce, they have Fnatic set in their eyes. They want to make it to round 2. Let's see if SK can...
Whirlib gets onto the backline. He shuts down Humanoid, but he will go pop straight into the GA. Now there is a counter minion here, still 20 seconds on the rest of SK. They'll take down Whirlib. It's all on Pyrian. Dreams up in 7, but the Nexus towers have already taken damage.
And Kabe has gone legendary with 10 kills. Splyce look to close.
Splyce, it looked like SK may have taken game 4, but Splyce come a-knocking. They sweep SK under the map, and they prove that they belong amongst the best teams in the LEC.
After a good regular season, Splyce come into playoffs as heavy favorites.